As I'm sitting in this parking lot, I kind of want to talk about how meaningful or amazing it feels to have a deep conversation with literally anybody. Because I don't, it makes you feel some type of connection. I mean, the only way you can necessarily connect with one another is by interacting with one another. And I don't think there's anything deeper than deep conversations, right? Because when you're having a deep conversation, talking about life, talking about where which direction you're trying to go, like what your passions, what your dreams, what your goals, how it feels to fall in love, all that stuff. It's I don't really want to go so corny, and it's very cliche to say this, but it's very beautiful to have these types of conversations, and I really do miss it. And the thing is that it's very hard to have deep conversations nowadays because not everybody, wants to converse with one another. People just because the thing is, I think the reason why nobody really has deep conversations anymore, even though some people just don't crave it, but because you're very vulnerable, and being vulnerable is a double-edged sword. All right, the only way you can connect with one another is to be vulnerable, to have these deep conversations, and there's no other way to go around it. And like, I think that's kind of sad because it's very unfortunate because deep conversations are one of the best things ever. Like when I'm having one with another person, I I feel like a genuine human being. I feel emotional. I feel happy, sad, all the emotions, all up above. And I don't think anybody could have that sort of connection unless you have that type of conversation. And people can talk about, all the nasty stuff, people hooking up, stuff like that, sleeping together, kissing, physical touch. But I don't think that's the most intimate thing because it doesn't feel like you can have such a deep connection. Like you can't know the person unless you talk. You see what they're you know you hear what they're saying, you hear what they're thinking about, you hear about their goals, their ambitions. These conversations are the key to being able to, okay, all of this is very repetitive, but it's so meaningful, and I can't really grasp how good it feels, but it feels amazing to have deep conversations. And the only problem is that, like I said earlier, is that it's very hard to have these certain types of conversations because not everybody wants to be vulnerable. Not everybody can do that. Vulnerability is a skill, but everybody has that skill though. It's just it takes time to get used to it. But not everybody wants deep conversations. Not everybody wants to get to know another person in an emotional level, and vice versa. Not a lot of people want them to know us themselves at a very deep, meaningful, personal level. And I think that kind of sucks because it's sad because, like I said, that's the only way a person. I mean, it's not the only way, but it's a big important factor in how to grow and connect with one another, and it's to have these types of deep conversations.